Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery. I really need your help. I don't want to lose my job at the fishery. What am I going to do? My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since... If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will... Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favorite Look, I don't think I should say. I mean, they could kill me. Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the... When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. Bolly is a good man. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never... The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made. If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my... All my gold. Complete. Although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless. You've been kind. I thank you.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you got.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would
Never
you want
done
to
an
even
honest
speak
day's
to
work
me?
in your life for all that coin you carry, hey lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up the way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lock. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind.
I'm going to ask you to stop.
Just give the word.
That shouting is making people nervous. Can't say I've heard of any laws against it. Whatever that is you're doing. But I'll lock you up if I have to. I've got my eye on you.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to
And what
even
might
speak
you
to
need?
me?
I've
Keep
never
your
seen
belly
you all
full
this
and
upset
your
about
shoulders
anything.
strong.
The city really gets to her.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Just what you see here.
Like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
take a look? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only 20 septims each.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim.
I run the meat and produce stand at the market.
Okay,
Come by
lad.
and see.
Ready to make some coin.
Freshest food you've ever eaten.
I'm ready when you are. Just give the word. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. This way, everyone. Over here. This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerve root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real thing. Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on. Are you... talking about the snow elves?
The one and only. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great
That's
magic.
close enough.
Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get
I
that?
saw you
No
steal
one's seen
that.
them in years.
My sources must remain a secret.
The problem is your disrespect for the laws of this land. It is time to face the Jarl's justice.
Waste of time.
Smart man.
Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
This way, everyone. Over here. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room. You need to hear this.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branche. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence. Turned out to be crushed
I see that my
nerve
time
mixed
is up.
with water.
Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time. Damn.
If you're
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
fair price, I run the pond prawn over by the market.
Looks like I chose the right... And here you go. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so... I can't take this place anymore. The trees, all the colors, the city so dark. Why? It makes no sense.
Tidy. Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining. A few months ago, it was troll fat. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is
Fancy
one of the
yourself
signs.
the adventuring
signs
type,
that
eh?
Lady Mara is displaying.
It's just as well. I doubt your
inebriation.
New
combat
around
prowess
Riften?
would prove
Take my
valuable.
advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't
I presume you're already...
I don't know what good reason.
No,
You
no,
look
no.
like you could use a drink.
We talked about this.
What do you say to some
Talon?
cheap mead?
Kirov, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding.
Yeah, what do you want?
People must be
If this
made
is about the
aware of
metering,
chaos
we can
they've
talk
sowed.
later.
Enough, Maramar. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass
If
us.
your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
This den of iniquity. My skill in battle is unmatched.
Just keep this
Why
in
hire a
mind.
common soldier to
Let us
protect
all
you when you can have a
peace.
master of the arcane? Blessings of Mara upon you. Stabbing your foes when you can roast them alive in a gout
Yeah.
of arcane.
What's your problem?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
I'm selling the best meat in town for cheap. Interested?
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I was trained by some of the finest
What in the name of
warriors in all
oblivion do
Skyrim.
you want?
To wield a
Of
blade
course.
as if it was an
Nothing gets
extension
done
of
without
my
my approval in this. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the thieves. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
You looking
Out
for
of my
something or
way.
what?
My mother spares no
Yeah.
expense.
What's your problem?
I'm heir to the family fortune, after all. Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a...
You need... My husband, Bercy, will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself. You need to leave.
Please. I don't have anything to eat.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead. We serve only the best here. Blackbriar Mead. May I get one? She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Look, if I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Lady Maven's been developed. She uses a... Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah. Fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
Get in good with Brynjolf, then we'll talk.
Welcome to Riften. Come with it.
Beautiful baubles.
Okay, lad. Good. Wait until I start the distraction.
My husband,
Then show me
Bercy,
what you're
will be
made
the
of.
death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about
gather
himself.
round.
What?
I have something
Why are
amazing
you
to show
scoping
you that
about
demands
that?
your attention. You need to hear this.
Vegetables as crisp
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with
All
water.
meats guaranteed.
Well, that
clean
was a
and
simple
free from rough
misunderstanding.
joint.
But this item...
Pickpocket! Is someone
You're
there?
actually
I gave
fighting.
you another Valma Blood Elixir. Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of. Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. Nope. No shooting. Plenty of room.
Come on, Brignold. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the...
Think you can steal from me? What was that?
Valma Blood Elixir. Good. Wait until... You need to hear this. This way, everyone. Over here. This way, everyone. Over here.
Come on, Brignold. What is it this time?
Patience, Blanchet. This is a rare opportunity. I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be crushed nerm root mixed with water.
Well, that was a simple misunderstanding. But this item is the real...
Stay away from them.
Lads and lasses, I give you Valma Blood Elixir. Oh, come on. Mystical beings who live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power that coursed through their veins.
How did you get that then? No one's seen them in years.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection. But I can promise you that the contents are genuine. One sip of the elixir and your wishes will be granted. Great wealth, everlasting life, or perhaps limitless power. Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
I've never seen the old as upset about anything.
Damn. I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Looks like I chose the right person. And here you go. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it. Look, I'll make this simple for you. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften. When you make up your mind. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes.
Sure. I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
Have what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Don't play stupid. I said turn out your pockets. Now.
I'm telling you, I don't... Wait, what's this ring? This isn't mine.
That's right. It isn't yours. You're under arrest, Branche.
This is insane. I didn't steal anything. I never saw this ring before in my entire life.
We can do this one of two ways. You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But I... Very well.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
To oblivion with all of you! You rich piles of dung walking by us like we're not there, pretending we don't exist. How dare you!
You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first.
Here after all.
up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
You, Vex, Mercer.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. No risk, no reward. Now, if you're done belly-aching like a child, how about... They owe our organization some serious I want you to explain to them the error of their... Kirava, Bercy Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Of course you'll get a cut. Now, if you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Get going. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes over the statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts here.
I think... Talk to me again. Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
I've been looking for you. Got something. A letter. Not sure. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Someone do something!
Oh, now that one must hurt. Mercy!
Welcome to Rift. Home of the Thief's Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
So, can I interest you in anything today? So, can I interest you in anything today? Catch. In my youth, I ended up... If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. Oh, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message? You're gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even... Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. Likewise. Now I have a lot to do, so I'm afraid you'll just have to leave. I can't pay. I can't.
Oh my word.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf he'll just have to make do without my coin. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave. Tell Brynjolf.
Stop! That's priceless!
Just pay them, Bercy.
No! That urn was priceless. All right, I get it. I'll pay on time. Here, take your gold. And leave me in peace. I hope you're here for friendlier reasons now. After all...
What do you want? Disgusting. Ruined sewers. There's an entrance down by the canal, but they're vermin. Garb. How appropriate they should live in the ratway with the rest of the trash. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, in Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I understand. Hopefully I'll be able... With the rumors going around about how poorly your guild's been doing, she's become much too bold. I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want is a war with your people. Look, I'm only telling you this because I care for her. Don't mistake this as acceptance for what you do. Kirava has some family at a farm just inside of Morrowind. If you mention you know about it, just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. No, and I never will. Now get out of my inn. How could you possibly know about... Please, my family means too much to me. Don't hurt them. Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we have...
It's you. Please, don't hurt me. Of course not. You expect me to take... My niece Svana helps me with the... She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits, and she was dropped in my lap. I know who you are. You've been terrorizing the entire city. Please, there's no need for that here. Message understood. Here, I even have the payment. I'd appreciate it if you'd keep your hands to yourself. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work ever since my parents died and Helga took me in. It's been a nightmare. So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or your...
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
You need advice? Talk to Brynjolf. Got better things.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem... Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
I think you better listen to Mercer and Brynjolf first. We can talk later.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this? If you're not sure, maybe you don't belong here. I'll ask again. Are we clear on all of this? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise
I suggest you listen to what Mercer has to say. Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So, prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way. Oh, and talk to Tonelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some... We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. That's not how things work around here. Without them at our backs, we'd be in serious trouble. Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from... The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good... Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar Meadery, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make... If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Aaron, in return, Maven allowed us to extort Arangoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the Fourth Era in prison.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
This better be important. I'm quite busy.
All eyes are on you, lad. Don't...
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
So you think you're here to replace me?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again. For a small... Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you... Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there is... Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Some may call this junk. Me, I call... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them. Well, you could always speak to Delvin, or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neroin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Welcome to the cozy little Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.